Hello everybody and welcome back to Civilization 5 Brave New World. I am Johan Farley. You're watching Johan Farley's gaming channel on the Farley Entertainment Network. Again, that changes every time because I never remember to say it or how I say it or whatever. But anyway, we left off last time with me remembering that we haven't discovered how to build a hunting lodge. I just saw it up here, which is why this guy couldn't do anything. And we also ended when, what's-his-face, Casimir III became our rival. If this was Europa, I would click on my country and I would say rival, Poland. However, this is not Europa. This is Civ, and he's just got on my naughty list. Other than the fact that he keeps converting. I said, how does he have 2 great prophets? It's ridiculous. Well, regardless of how he got 2 great prophets, he's going to be destroyed. So I hope he enjoyed his little, Washington can no longer work on a palace study. Why not? Huh. Interesting. It's very strange. We're going to build a couple trebuchets. There, Lancaster is going to start building 2 composite bowmen. And actually we're gonna move this down. There we go. Alright. And we are going to proceed. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take Lodz and we're going to make it our own. Because I was actually going to found a city there. Some cocoa across the river. Was actually going to found a city there. Now I don't have to. I just need to take over his. Is there cocoa here? No, it's just here and here, not there. Okay. But that's become easier for me, which is good. I thank him very much, and I hope he gets destroyed. I should build a fortress right here. You, get down here. We'll put a trebuchet in that fortress. I think, based on where the river is, yeah, that should actually make a good amount of sense the way it's placed. Yeah. Because you'll have the top one, and then, yeah, should be amazingly perfect. Next turn. You need orders. You're going to build a fortress over here. Well, not a fortress, just a fort. Or is it a fortress? No, it's just a fort, and the big one's a citadel. Yeah, that makes sense. Good, I'm learning, even though I've played this game millions of billions of times before. Where do you think you're going? So annoying. It's gonna be so satisfying capturing these guys and then deleting them. Unit needs orders. I can't. Oh, there it is. Fortress. Yeah, that works. I kind of like how it's still in the trees, kind of. You're gonna head down here. You're gonna head down here. Next turn. Still, it's separated by the trees, except for right here where you would enter. It's actually placed in a very nice spot. For once. For once the game plays something in a good spot. Isn't that amazing? Doesn't happen very often when the game actually does what you want it to, but when it does, it's very rewarding. Don't know why, it's not like I did anything. It's not really rewarding, I guess. It's just exciting. Alright. So I guess now is a good a time as any to discuss with everyone my goals for the next year. So it is October now, which means my channel has been going, not necessarily producing content, but going since 2009, so it's been around 5 years. I have 130 something. Well, when I'm recording this, I'm speaking about when I'm recording this. So in August, when I'm recording this, I have about 134, I think, 134 subscribers. And I thank you all for being subscribed, of course. I wouldn't be doing content if no one wanted to watch it. And while there are only a few of you, it's still exciting that at least 134 people have said, wow, this guy's good enough, I guess, I don't know, to press subscribe so I could know when he's putting out more content, which is good. I thank you again for that. But by this time next year, for my channel's 6th year, it's really only 2 years since I started putting out content. Has it really been 2 years? Ooh, wow, 2012, yeah, I guess so. I want to have around 1,000 by this time next year, which could show to be a daunting task. I don't know how hard it's going to be. I mean, it's taken me a year to get about 130, so I don't know. But as we all know, the way YouTube works is once you start getting subscribers, they start coming easier. You know, people start going, hey, look at this, you should subscribe to this. Because I know I do that with my friends. I find a channel that they don't know about, and I'm like, you should definitely subscribe to this. And then they do, and they enjoy it. Because I'm amazing at suggesting channels, apparently. Who knew? I'm going to get our other trebuchet down here. You're going to start building that fortress. That also placed very nicely. You're going to build an armory. And you're going to set up for ranged attack and be alert. Next turn. Then we will buy a musketman in 3 turns. And then we will march him over here. He will be our melee unit, which will actually take over the city. But we'll do most of the damaging with these guys. But anyway, so yeah, like I was saying, next year, this time, I hope to have around 1,000 or more. More would be great. Dropping pens. Never hold pens when you're trying to talk about something important, because you'll drop it, and it'll make you sound really stupid. Yeah, so hopefully 1,000. Under 1,000, still fine. Even if it's only 500, I'm still okay with that. You know, I'm happy with any number of subscribers that's more than 0. Because, to be honest, I enjoy doing this, so it doesn't really matter to me if 5 people watch it or 5 million people watch it. I still enjoy doing it, so I'm still going to do it anyway. Because you know what? Why not? I know I'm going to keep doing stuff. Everyone else in the network's going to keep or start doing stuff. And we should be good. We're hoping to prop each other up with subscribers. You know, someone finds one of us and they're like, oh, look at that. They've got a friend. Oh, look, and they're doing something I also enjoy. And then subscribe to them as well. We'll see. Hopefully that can become a reality. But you never know what's going to happen until it happens, and then it happens, and you're like, oh, look at that, it happened. Anyway, yeah. Excuse me, what do you think you're doing? You can't have that cocoa. That's my cocoa. I'm going to make tiny hot dogs with that. Why would I be making hot dogs? Brain, you're not even trying today. Tiny hot dogs? What is this, NerdCube playing Omegalodon? Which, if you've seen it, is a great video. And if you haven't, if you don't know who NerdCube is, what are you doing on YouTube that you don't know who he is? Alright, we're going to go for economics. Theology, trapping, horseback. Alright, that's good enough. Alright. So yeah, if you don't know who NerdCubed is, what are you doing? You don't even have to like games to watch NerdCubed. He's amazing. Hilariously funny. I think you would enjoy anyone if you enjoy, like, if you laugh at me, you are either a very nice person who's making me feel better about myself, or for some reason you like my weird non-existent sense of humor, in which case you will clearly laugh at anything. So you should watch NerdCube, because that is, anyone will laugh at that because it is hilarious. They're done with that farm. Good. Okay. What What should you do next? What should you do next? Well, can you chop down jungles yet? I don't even know. Let's find out. I feel like this has just been a bunch of me just saying a bunch of random things. Of course, the most important being my goals for next year, but very strange. Another announcement that I have to make. As you very well have noticed, there have only been 3 series as of right now, and there were supposed to be 4. And if anyone had been listening, I don't remember if I actually put it out on a video. I'm sure I probably did. I'm sure I probably did. If anyone had actually been listening, you would know that the other thing that was supposed to be out was the Carvery story, my little sitcom thingamajigger. And as you can tell, that isn't out. And there's a very good reason for that, is because I haven't done it yet. Yes, I'm lazy. But the other reason is because I need my female voice actor for the first episode. And there's 2 problems. 1, she doesn't know she's doing it because I didn't tell her. And 2, although probably at this point I've probably recorded a bit. But anyway, when I'm recording this in August, 1, I haven't told her yet. And 2, she obviously hasn't been here to do it because I haven't told her that she's doing it. So yeah, I gotta get on that. But I'm planning on starting that sometime around Christmas. I don't know. I already said that I wanted to do the or that I'm going to do Christmas thing with Crimtastic, who in that video happened to mention that we're brothers, even though I was hiding it. But you know what? Like it really matters. Like anyone cares, to be honest. I was just not saying it because it wasn't really relevant to anything. But he said it, and okay, whatever. It's said now. But yeah, whatever. So yeah, I said I was going to be doing that. That should hopefully start in the beginning of... Now, I have to say something. That's going to be a lot of videos. The Open TTD thing. We're starting in 1960. We're going until 2014 or until one of us buys out the other person. And because we're doing multiplayer, you can't fast forward. So you have to do it all slow. Which means that it takes forever. Which means there's going to be millions and millions of videos. And so I'm starting that. It's a Christmas special, sort of. But it's got to start in the beginning of December. And then it'll probably go until sometime in January. Just because of how long it's going to take. I hope that one of us does. You know, I'd rather have him buy me out in 10 years in-game, like he probably will do, than have us go all the way until 2014. Because that would take a long, long time. And that's probably not the best viewing experience. Can you cut... You can cut down a jungle. Cut down that jungle. Get over here. Okay. You come over here and build a plantation.